Well, hello there, friends. Hello, and welcome to Monday. I don't know why I must just be excited or like nervous to stream today. Why is my heart rate so high? What is happening? I feel like I need to like take it off and just say screw it. We're not gonna do that. Do we need to like do like a meditation session before I start today? No, should be fine. We're gonna hope that goes down. But anyways, welcome on in, friends. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? Tell me all about it. I'm like trying to relax now. I feel like I can't. What's happening? That's like, look how red it is. Calm down. I had a good weekend, I think. Excuse me. You know, we actually went to like this fun musical festival on Saturday, which was fun. Got to see a bunch of performers and music and dancers, and it was a really fun time, and I liked it. And then what else did we do? Oh, I got like plants, you know, I planted more things because I can't help myself because it's my obsession, I swear. But so that's really fun. But of course, there was a frost this morning and then tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna have to bring in all of the plants again after stream. It's obnoxious, but it's fine. I thought the frosts were supposed to be over. It is the end of April. I shouldn't be drinking coffee with my heart rate this high. Just realized that. I was like, you know what? That might be the issue. I've had too much coffee today, which doesn't sound like a thing that even could be a thing. But anyways, I hope you guys had great weekends. I also know that I have been working tirelessly on a few things that are happening. Next Monday is going to be May, which also means that it's the start of our St. Jude charity month. The entire month of May, we will be raising money for St. Jude. I'm very excited about it. I have like, I'm trying to get like infographics done for you guys, so hopefully those start like just trickling out this week so that we can advertise a little bit. And then I have some stuff set up. I have some crafts set up for next month, which is gonna be great. And I'm working on a calendar for the games that we're gonna play too. So I think it'll be fun. I'm excited. I hope you guys are, because I really enjoy doing this charity month. That last year was so much fun. And we had such a good time. I'm really hoping, my goal is to make our goal from last year and then hopefully surpass it. Now, it's a crazy goal, but you know, I think we can do that. I think we can do it. I believe in you guys. I believe in us. Every little bit counts, and I think we can do that. But for now, we will be playing a game together. I don't know if I can even have this on. Why is it so high? Maybe it's like silly. Maybe it's not me. I'm gonna say it's not me, and it's just Pulsoid being Pulsoid. It's like, it's totally not me, guys. I'm taking it off for now. We'll keep it off. It's not as like high emotion stream as typical, but it's just useful because it takes from not screenshots, clips for me. But let me see. Where's it at? Actually, don't. What do I have it under? Oh, there it is. This one. There we go. Okay. So now I don't know how much we have of Yes Your Grace to play. Maybe it's still a lot. I'm still convinced it's like 52 weeks, but I think there's only a few weeks until we get to like somebody coming, which sounds funky, but the whole like the people that are coming to like attack us, I think are coming in a few weeks. So I don't know if maybe there's a second war that I don't know about that's gonna be happening in like the year's time, but I'm excited to find out what's gonna go on. We're just kind of letting things happen. The choices I make are the choices that happen, and we go with it, and we see what the outcome is, because there's multiple outcomes to this game, and I think it's kind of fun to play it that way. But I want to be a good king, you know? I want to be a fair king. And that is what I'm trying to do here. That's what we're doing today. Also, hello, small one. Welcome on in. How are you today? How was your weekend? I'm gonna drink my coffee. We're not gonna worry about my heart rate. All right. I think I'm ready to hop in. I feel like I am. You're good? It was okay? I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. I had a good weekend. I felt like it was a busy weekend. You know, I got some stuff going, got some stuff done, got some editing done, got some things planned out for next month. It's good times. It's good times. But I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right today. I'm keeping myself very busy lately, it feels like, which is fine, but at the same time I'm like, I gotta get everything done. It's freaking me out. Oh man, let me switch to here. Oh, I don't actually remember where my my face needs to go. I think down below, right? Oh, I think if I put myself at the bottom of the screen, I think that's the best, because then I'm not blocking any of the dialogue. Okay. Let's continue with the story and see what happens next. Oh, by the way, I do have Dixperon. I feel like I need to do this. We'll do some drops while I sit here. I feel like I'm like looking over my laptop. I have my laptop up because I'm processing the trailer for Shelf Life. And I'm just like, finish, darn it. All right. So those are in chat. No, they're not. We're that's right. Dixper Bro got banned. I don't know if they got that fixed yet or not. Here, I'll just copy the link and I'll put it in there myself. That's a whole Dixper thing. I saw that in their Discord. Okay, all right. Everything's fine. It's okay. It's not me. I swear, guys. I swear. Oh man. Okay. So here we are. See, it's week 24. Oh, this was week 24. We ended on week 24. We're starting with week 25 today. We have 5 weeks until Rodovia comes, which is what I was talking about before. And we need to make sure that we are prepared for battle, which means I think we have to have 1,000 in our army. And right now we're at 940. I don't think that's bad. I think we're doing okay on that. And then we also need to make sure we prepare our witch for battle. I feel like I have to wait till the next week to do that. We don't have a lot of money right now. But I feel like if we wait till the next week, then we can prepare our witch for battle. Oh, wait, no, it's 20. Oh, interesting. It's 20 food. Maybe that would be fine. It's almost half of the food, though. Do you think that's okay? Maybe that's okay. The army upkeep is what's, like, killing us right now. See, that costs 27, which I think is okay, but still. See, it drops us 25. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it and hope for the best. But then she's set and ready to go, and we can just kind of like bring in all the money and resources that we need in the next coming weeks. This will be fine. This will be great. Let's see what happens for week 25. Okay, who do we have to talk to? I like this. This is gonna be great. We have like extras, I see, that just popped up in the back. So we have the general, we have Elena, we have Grego, Jovan. Oh yeah, we brought in Jovan. I forgot about that. Grego and okay, hold up. So Jovan is this guy right here. And then we have Grego down here. And Grego is, I think, the artist that is potentially burning our paintings, and I think I wanted to talk to him about that. Like, can you not? Can I have my painting back? You know? Something like that would be lovely. Just saying. Okay. Let's see. Well, I mean, we might as well just get started. We have a soldier, a peasant, and another pet. We have a lot of people today, so we got to get started. Let's get snapping over here. Your Grace, when I arrived to Oborka, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. Okay, good. Love that. Good. Okay, come on, Elena. Your Grace, I don't know what's going on, but when I arrived at Chiblanca, it was shrouded with black storm clouds. It's strange because there isn't a drop of rain anywhere else. I dealt with the man on the black horse. He was acting very oddly. So there was a white horse, a red horse, and a black horse. Interesting. He was shouting words in some foreign language. That does not surprise me at all, considering all the other things I've heard from the peasants. I mean, it's true. There seems to be, like, some sort of, like, weird magic-y stuff afoot, right? It feels that way, at least. Alright, come over here, Grego. I need to talk to you for a minute. Yeah, we got our pigeon back, we have our witch, we have our general. We're in a good spot right now. We're in a good spot. We also have, like, all of the things over here. We have all the evidence for this mystery that's going on. Oh, boy. Okay. I've heard what you need those paintings for. Lady Ada told me that you are doing with those paintings. You lied to me. You are not a collector. Eric, I can explain. These works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without a reference. Artists call them impressionists. Pfft. I actually really like impressionists. I really enjoy impressionist paintings. Anyways, in reality, they just can't paint. Wow, shots fired. My artwork is showing each subject in their purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues my work. So I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings so I can do whatever I wish with them. I choose to burn them. So what? It harms no one, except the artist. Honestly, I would say you're disrespecting other artists. And it's coming from an artist, okay? You can't burn other artists' work. Besides, I don't see how that's helping you in any way. Your Grace, I think perhaps we should let this slide. Let's not forget Grego is our ally. I can do whatever I want with the things I buy, and if I buy them from people and get rid of them, then there's less and less of that fraud around us. If influential people own true artwork, then others will also only buy true artwork. Eventually, no one will buy from these artists, and they'll buy my paintings instead. This is where I have a problem. This is where I have a problem. I suppose you can do whatever you want, just don't get me involved in this. That's all. At least I didn't have to make a choice, because that, I mean, honestly, it's kind of like a, I'm gonna scold you for a second here, because kind of being an ass. But fine. Whatever. Do what you want. Is this not... Oh, no, it is. Okay. I wanted to make sure that this was working properly. Sorry, I just noticed. It was like, wait a minute. Okay. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. Whatever. I mean, we still have his 80 army men, so that's cool. All right, Jovan. Or Jovan. I don't actually know how to say. Your Grace, Sir Friedrich is dead. Lord Jovan is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit at all. Why? What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Friedrich was an abusive scumbag. Lana, his wife, has endured a lot, proving Noaxi's a liar strengthened Friedrich's ego. Happy that he put Noaxi in his place, he started celebrating, drank to his heart's content. He felt invincible, wanted to show Lana, his wife, that he was a real man. I guess I've heard enough. I thought you respected Sir Frederick. You didn't want to join my banner unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw what he was like to Lana. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lana to suffer for my decision in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew about it. The guards, peasants, noble knights. Right. Friedrich would beat Lana up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. Oh, I kind of appreciate this guy now. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must. But you know Friedrich deserved this. If you spare me, I will join your armies. I will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I will also offer my pikemen to join your battle. Honestly, maybe we can let this one slide as well. Maybe. What do you guys think? I feel like we could let this one slide a little bit. Hello, Icarus. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. They can deal with any cavalry the Radovians may come with. I will also give you 5 gold. Oof. I feel like I'm gonna free him. I'm gonna free him. It's my choice. You're about to go to sleep, was just planning on lurking. Oh, I appreciate the lurk. I hope you get a good night's sleep though, Icarus. I really, really do. I know you deserve it. I know you do. But I do appreciate the lurking as well. All right, let's free this man. He stopped a abuser, and I feel like I can't blame him for it. All right. It's a sad day for the knighthood, but I understand why you did this, Joven. Your deeds are forgiven, and you shall serve Davern in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. Thank you, Your Grace. Ooh, save and hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate. The only thing I have right now is my coffee. I should probably go run and grab a bubbler. But thank you. I loved all the up that we just got. We just got more army men. We just got some gold. We just got some happiness with the people. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. All right, peasant. What do you need? Your Grace, a strong gale has descended on our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? What do you want from me? 25 supplies. That's literally all my supplies. I can't give you all my supplies. I don't know what to do with this one. Hello, Flurfy. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. How was your weekend? How you doing? Do you want to answer this one for me? I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I could send the general. It's a gale, so it's like, what, like winds and like weather. I mean, technically, maybe I could send the witch, right? I don't know if I need them for something, though. This is my problem. I have 2 people left. I have these 2 last peasants. This is where I'm confused now, and I do have a hot dog, so I'm going to take a bite. Not too good? You got very sick again? Oh, no! Hi, Mole. I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick again. I hope you feel better soon, Flurf. Hope you're resting and at least it'll start to feel better. But hi, Mole. I heard you. You can't hide from me. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. What do I do to help this dude? I feel like I should do something, but I can't give him the supplies because supplies will take too much money or too much of my resources. I can't let that happen. Why did it change? I don't understand how this thing works because it changes from the one I set it to, and then all of a sudden it becomes the other mid-stream. I don't know what's happening with that. That happens every time now. It changes midstream, and I'm not even the one changing it. What do you mean the Twitch icons changed too? What Twitch icons? Yeah, worst time though. Close to the end of school year. Yeah, that would be a bad time to start getting sick right at the end of school. Hopefully it starts getting better so that you have like an easy time to get through. I don't know. The icons look the same to me. But I'm just looking through Discord. Or not Discord, from OBS. Everything looks the same. How weird. I don't know why that happens every time. I even have it up so I can make sure it doesn't happen, and then it happens anyways. It's so weird. Anyways. Taking another bite of my hot dog before I continue. Goofy. Yeah, I'm like curious now. Isn't that what they normally look like? Or is it just because yours... Oh yeah, yours has like the black inside instead of like the white. That's weird. I don't know why yours look like That's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna blame you. It's Mole's fault. Everything is broken. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, hey. By the way. Our trailer just got published. Anyways. Go check it out. Enjoy. Maybe it's a sign. I hope it's not a sign. A sign of what? It happens every time where all of a sudden it like switches back to the last stream's title and game and everything. So then I always have to click it again. And then it's just like, I don't understand why this happens every single time. It's so weird. It's probably a dark mode. I mean, I have all my stuff in dark mode, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna send the witch on this one. Because I can't give him the supplies. That's 100% I can't. I just can't. So I'm gonna send the witch to protect the homes. Because this one says it could help you reorganize, but I think the protection makes more sense. So I'm gonna send the witch. Perhaps the witch can help you protect your homes. I'll send her over right away. Oh, wow, you can do that? I certainly hope so. Thank you, Your Grace. I really hope that was okay. I feel like an idiot. Oh, God. Okay, it'll be fine. Last peasant, come forward. Your Grace, they are after me. Please help. I have little bakery on the market. I make cakes and the like. Pretty good ones, too. I also run a little additional business on the side. Folks call it Oracle Dust. I don't allow that in my kingdom, no. It can help you see the future, they say. Oh, no. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. Dude, I don't allow Oracle Dust to be, you know, sold. I'm gonna have to put you in the dungeons. I'm gonna have to now. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted was to make some extra coin. Well, I mean, look. That is a lot of money. I'm not helping this guy. I feel really bad, but at the same time, I don't feel like I can give him my general, because I'm gonna need to have my general go somewhere else. And I cannot give up that much gold. That is a lot of gold. No, I'm gonna say I can't help off with their heads. Honestly, though, right? I gained 4 and I lost 4. It's fine. Even if I sent a general after them, they probably have friends that would find you and your family. You shouldn't have been selling Oracle Dust. It attracts bandits too easily. I suggest you pack your bags and leave Davern, or they will not stop harassing you. But Your Grace, I have a little business here. I can't just leave it all. I guess you're right, though. I'll pack my bags. My wife warned me this wouldn't end well. I feel really bad. I feel so bad. But I need my general. I need my general. I'm trying to make decisions faster this time. I know I was slow last time. You don't have anything to tell me. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're pretty much ready now for the bad guys to come. Let's get up and let's actually like talk to family members and whatnot and see what's going on around the castle. Hello, daughter. Long time no see. Yes, father? Stay safe. Apparently I have nothing to say to you, Asalia. Every time. Let's go to the I don't think anybody's in the dungeons. Yeah, the dungeons are empty right now. How about the wall? Anybody at the wall? Oh, I can talk to my general. Okay, apparently. Yep, keep up the good work, bud. You do your thing. I'm probably gonna send you off on a mission as soon as I get done checking out what's going on around the castle. Because we have like a lot of different places we can go check out right now. And I don't know where I want to go. You guys think about this. Do we want to go to Melina, Wola, Cosano, Wardo, or Placo. One of those places. One of these places currently on the screen. If there's one that you think seems more fun, let me know. Placo reminds you of Placoon? What's Ploak? What is that? What is that? Oh, man. Go to the council chamber. Oh, yay, she still has the fox. I love this. Placo sounds fun. Oh, of course it's a Star Wars character. Of course it is. What? I shouldn't have even, like, doubted that one. What a good little fox. I love that sound, though. It's amazing. Can I go talk to my wife or somebody? The problem is now, I feel like we need to get somebody else here so we can talk to them about what's going on with our stuff. Nothing else is different here. I'm always like trying to see if anything else I can like click on or touch. Doesn't look like it. Alright, fine. Darling, I have nothing for you as well. Okay, cool, lovely. When a person you know dies, a skull icon will appear next to their profile. This means they can't interact with the Lord anymore. Yep, there's Sir Friedrich. He is dead. So is King Talus. It's great. Great. We did say no to Lena last time. We found out that Lena has a curse on her family, and her son needs to get married to somebody so that the curse can be changed to the wife, and then the wife would die instead of the son. I can't risk my daughter's life. Look, I can't risk my daughter's life, all right? I'm a good father, damn it. Anyways. It looks like we've had everybody come, but... Oh, shoot. Who's to the north? Like, how do I know where all of these people live? This is where I have a question, because I need to have somebody from the north come so I can, like, ask them about the letters, right? I don't know who that would be. Maybe Via? We could bring Via back and, like, check them and, like, interrogate. It could be okay. Hello, Koya! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing? I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. It has been a second. I've missed you. Oh, I missed you too. I'm glad you're here, though. It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, how are you? How was your weekend? I hope you're having a good Monday. All of those things. We're playing a ridiculous game. It's good times, you know. I don't know who to invite over. I need to interrogate people, though. Maybe Lurs. We haven't had Lurs over in a while. We could interrogate them. Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to Placo. You guys have decided on Placo, which is totally fine by me. We're gonna go there. So the general's gonna go there. Lovely. And then... let's see. Let's look at I want to look at the... What are they called? The evidence. I want to look at the evidence. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so we have 3 things of evidence, and I need somebody to interrogate, and I don't know who to talk to. You're doing all right yourself, just arting like the usual. I love it. I love to see it. I love to hear about it. I'm glad you're enjoying your art. That's good. Good. So we have a vial. The witch tested the substance inside the vial, and she confirmed it matched the poison used to kill Talus. So we know that stuff so far. We have a tooth. Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in a battle, and we need to seek an expert. So if we can find an expert for the tooth, I don't know who the expert would be, though. So then on this one we found, the general found out that northern lords used to decorate their letters this way. Lord Grego said the trees on the letter are rowan trees. They're used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. I feel like we have all of the stuff we need for this one, but we need to question some subjects, and we need to seek an expert for the tooth to get all of the evidence here. Ugh, so much. You love it a bit too much? You're like 5 away from 1,000 drawings at this point, so eh. I mean, hey, if you're enjoying yourself, it's fine. I don't see a problem with that. I see no problems. So who would we want to bring here? Can't remember if Lurs would be somebody that we could ask about, like, the tooth. I'm also, like, leaning on Via over here for maybe talking to her about the letter? Or not the, yeah. No, the vial. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I have to just start, like, interrogating anybody. I'm gonna interrogate the son. Are you talking about Evo? We can't invite Evo over because he doesn't like us. He's mad at us and he won't talk to us until the actual hearing. Until they actually come and we talk about who must have murdered the king. But still, you blame him, it's always the family. It probably is. You know what? I would have no doubt if it was somebody like in their own little inner circle and they just are like blaming me and others for it being like their whole situation. It's just rude. It's just absolutely rude. Nah. Well, I'm gonna bring over, I guess, Lurs. We'll invite Lurs over and we'll talk to him and maybe he has something. I don't think we've talked to him about any of the evidence yet. That's why I'm thinking that one. So they'll send that over. We have that one set up. We have everything else set up. Oh, no, no. I don't think we need to do anything else. I think that's it. I think we're good. I'm kind of concerned that we aren't gonna have enough food, but we'll see. We'll see. It's my only concern. It's my only concern at this point. Can I take the wool? Oh. I could make something for Aurelia out of this? I just need to find some needles and a piece of fabric? Oh! Alright, well I have the needles. Aha! This is going surprisingly well. Alright, so I used the needle with the wool and now I have it. Where am I gonna find wait, hold on, because now I can't stop. I have to find fabric. Where is fabric? Can I use one of the tapestries? I've clicked on that yarn ball so many times because I can't help myself, but now I feel like... Oh no, I don't want to look at this. I think the castle's haunted. A little scared. It talked to me. It said kill. Should we try to find out more about this ghost? I mean, look, we were ghost hunting on Friday. I was on a roll playing solo, so maybe in the bedchamber? It says I need to find fabric. Let's see. Fireplace. I won't notice these. Mountains painting. Oh, leave it for now? Yeah, I don't want them to take my paintings down. No. We like the paintings. Did I just hear? I heard walking too. Oh no, it's linked properly because I'm hearing it, and it's actually showing on it's showing in OBS as well, so it's got to be actually showing up. It's just quiet. A lot of them are so loud though, so I'm not surprised. Anything else? I can't click on anything else in here. I want to make something from the wife now. This feels necessary. I accidentally did that, and now I feel like I have to find something. What about this? Maybe I could use this piece of fabric to make something for Aurelia. Yes, take it. How do I... Oh, good! It worked! Okay, yeah, okay. A needle? Oh my god! Look how cute it is! Did he seriously just cross-stitch the two of them with a heart in between? No, that's so cute. No wonder Aurelia spends so much time doing this. Hopefully she'll like it. I made this tapestry. It's a portrait of me and my queen, the love of my life. We've been through a lot together. I hope she likes it. This is my next project. Oh my god, I might have to. What if we had to do it? We're gonna replicate this like, should I take a screenshot? There we go. Oh, it's so adorable, though. Like, that's adorable. Maybe we will. Maybe we will have to replicate the tapestry. I kind of love that idea now. Let's go give it to her. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, Aurelia. I almost ended the day. Look what I would have missed. I made something for you. It's nothing much, and it isn't even done well. But I wanted you to have something to remember that I'll always love you. We are in this together. You are everything to me. Don't worry about silly things. I like the first two. We're in this together. You're everything to me. Oh, which one do we do? Which one? It's one of those two. Maybe the together one, because like they have this whole thing and I want them to feel like a strong force to be reckoned with. I can't speak. So I'm thinking like we are in this together. We are in this together, whether we have a son or not. I love you, sweetheart. Oh, Eric, I love you too. This is beautiful. All the threads are sticking out. That doesn't matter. I love it. I will have it framed and keep it forever. Everything is going to be fine. I know, honey. I know. Oh, that was so nice. Wait, I loved that. Where did that, does that get like in a thing? Where is it? It said I added something, but I don't know what I just added. Is that just with my, is that like under here? Yes! Oh, she really appreciated it. That's so sweet. I love it so much. Can I do anything else? No. I want to kiss her. All right, well, I'm glad we did that. That was actually kind of fun. I didn't even know that was a thing. I feel like I have to click on more stuff now around the castle just to make sure I don't miss anything, because I almost missed that. All right. Week complete. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is so expensive to feed a army. It really is expensive. Okay. I mean, the good thing is we don't have to pay for the witch this week. So we have some money. Now we could. If we feed them, right, we're going to be at 1,070 for army. If we don't feed them this week, right, we're going to lose people, but it's still over 1,000. Do you think it's worth it? To be like, okay, not this, we're not going to give you 31 resources this week. I need to kind of keep those so that we have some on hand. Because otherwise we only have 15, and I feel like something's gonna go wrong. But it might be worth it. But we'd lose 26 soldiers. Is the only problem. I think I might... Oh, I hate doing this, but I think I'm gonna go without paying them resources this week. It'll be fine. I know we lose the 26, but we just gained it like 100 and some, so it's okay. It's okay. What do you mean, uh-oh? No, it's not an uh-oh. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal, right? That's my whole idea, is that it's like, well, we lose them, but we're gaining 10 each week anyways, and it's just really expensive. It's just so expensive to feed an army, I think, is the problem. I think that's the whole problem. Okay. Let me see. It's a difficult decision, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with my gut on this one and say no food this week. We'll lose the resource. We'll lose the men, but that's fine. We'll have a lot of resources this week. Next week we'll feed everybody. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I hope. Week 26. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, that was adorable. So Donnie's just chasing down the fox. It's amazing. Okay. All right, General, come over here. What did you find? Your Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. Oh. We prayed for his soul, and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Oh, that's so sad. But I'm glad that we were able to, like, help them. Alright. I hope this was a good person to call in. I don't even know if it's true, but we'll see. I did call for you. I have this file. My agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about this? The file looks like the ones you can buy in Atana. More often than not, they're simply used as ornaments, but I've seen these things with oracle dust inside of them. It's ironic how many of these files you can find there, since King Talus... I think we're both onto something here. Since King Talus didn't support the Tusk trade before he passed, may the gods have him in their favor, he turned down Eaton's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting. So are you saying Eaton and Talus were not on the best terms? Dude. Dude. I think he just gave the son away. Well, maybe. This is saying it's actually Eaton, which was the one guy we said we weren't going to work with either because of the oracle dust, right? Indeed, Eaton had it coming, though. He was fuming when Talus had his guards kick him out of the castle. All right. You could call it an Eaton mess, but, am I supposed to do that for you? I can do that for you. Just go. Anyways. That's all for now. Hey, I feel like we actually found out stuff about that one, though. That's awesome. Okay, all right. Cool. What else we got? Peasant. Your Grace. The bandits ruling over our village slaughtered half of us when they found out we tried seeking your help. I'm sorry. I don't think I helped them, and I feel really bad now. Men, women, children, the bandits didn't care. Everyone would have died if folk men from neighboring villages hadn't intervened. They don't have fancy generals, swords, or armor, and yet they still came along to help. It's miraculous that I'm still standing here. I'm sorry we couldn't help in time. We have limited resources. Tell that to all those who are now gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. I'm sorry. Okay, next peasant. I don't know. I feel like darn it. There's so much happening. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. We didn't want to lose more of our men either. Your Grace, all of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We've been struggling with this for months now. We're praying to the gods for better weather every day. We're sick of eating conserves. Conserves, Your Grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there's anything your witch could do. Oh, son of a... Okay. I mean, that's fine. I can't because she's already gone. She's actually helping somebody else. So I guess we can say the court witch is more of a healer. She certainly cannot change the weather for you. We'd have sunshine all year round if we could do that. Just be patient and try digging a ditch around your fields for the water to drain. Of course, Your Grace. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I hope that was good advice. I want to be a good king. I really do. I want to be good. I guess our jobs will only consist of digging from now on. What? I don't want unhappy people. No, we were at 20. Rats, they are everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, Your Grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? Ugh. I need to help somebody. I feel so bad. I'll send the general, whatever. I really don't want to because I wanted to be able to send him out to like another town, but this is fine. This is fine. Next time, remember to leave traps and corners, even if you don't see any rats yet. They breed very fast. I knew you would be able to share your wisdom with me. Thanks for your help. I hope that was a good idea. I feel like everything I'm doing is wrong at this point. Okay. Can I send another letter to my daughter? Has she sent anything to us? I want to send her another letter. What would you like to know? How's our army? We are in a difficult situation. We cannot be sure if Eva will support us with his army. We need to focus on making as many. Okay, I mean, we did that. I figured you'd tell me how mine's doing, right? You're not helpful. Never mind. Never mind. I'm walking away. I'm out of here. Ooh, somebody's in the council chamber. Oh, yeah, we have to find our daughter with the fox. What were you two doing? Hello, Hisser. Your Grace, what is going on with you and Hisser? I hope you can keep him under control. I can, Your Grace. Why would you say I can't? I've seen you chasing Hisser all around across the castle. Oh yes, this is just part of his training. I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, Your Grace. Really. He's a perfect agent. Alright, Pumpkin, please stay safe. And if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Won't you take him away? Of course not. I'll help if I can. Fine, Father. I don't need help. Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, kid. You wanna lay down, Harvey? Coming to join us? Here. Here, lay down. That's my boy. Harvey came to join us. Okay. There he is. There's his butt. Alright, so at least that's going alright, I suppose. Oh wait, I wanna look at the evidence real quick. Yes! We have both of these are lit up now. So that's good. Okay, bye. It doesn't really say anything else, but it does say Lord Lur's confirmed Talus and Eaton didn't get along very well. So do we want to invite Eaton over? Or do we want to seek an expert for the tooth? I don't know who would be the best to tell us about the tooth. I don't know if we can. I guess we can't invite Sir Frederick. We could invite this guy. He might know about the tooth, but I mean he was lying about everything, so maybe that wouldn't be a good thing. Jovan though might know more because he was also a fighter, and it said soldiers, right? Hold on, where did it go? Oh shoot. Can I see it from here or no? Investigation. Oh, that's like too hard to read. I need to look at the table again. It says here, Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in battle. So I'm wondering if we want to bring Jovan here again. I know that he was here already and we had to like, you know, say, you're cool. We're good with you. We'll let you go. I'm also wondering if he would know more, so I might bring him back. I kind of wish I could have questioned him when he was here, but it wouldn't let me. So I think that's gonna be my plan, and hopefully it comes out somewhat well. Maybe. Alright, the invitation has been sent. I don't think we can send anybody right now, because they're all... Yeah, no agents. Yeah, so nobody's available, so next week we'll have somebody go out and check out the other little towns around our little kingdom. What else can we go see? I don't think we can talk to our daughter because it didn't pop up. Yeah, just stay safe. And we'll check at the wall. I always like to check all of these places just in case, especially now that I can click on everything. Can I, like, fix this? I know we've been talking about fixing it, but you, like, won't let me. There's nothing else to see up here, it looks like. So that's fine. We go back down. Okay. So alright, that's fine. This is okay. I feel like I just have to check now. I have to be thorough. Must be thorough. And then bedchamber? And I don't think there's anything in the dungeons to even bother, but I'll go look anyways. Yeah, so we can't even talk to the wife again. I'm hoping that they're still trying for a baby. I think that'd be fun. One day I'll find something. Exactly. One day I'll find something, which we did. Right? We realized we could actually make a fun gift for our wife, so I like it. I like it. Alright, but that looks like it. So the week is over. Let's continue on. All right. Yeah, I don't mind paying this week. At least we have like 30 some this time. We're actually doing pretty well. I feel like we're doing pretty well with our resources and our money, and in even like all of the soldiers and everything. We're at 54, like 1,054. So that's totally fine by me. We hit loss on the last week, but it's okay. 3 weeks until Rodovia comes though, and I think it's also 3 weeks until the trial. I think they were saying that they were gonna come at this like the same week as Rodovians, or they were coming the week before. So I think we might have like 1 or 2 weeks before the trial actually happens. Which is fine. I think we have a lot of evidence. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Ooh, who do we got? So you have our witch, we have Jovan, we have the mercenary. Oh, a mercenary. Interesting. Torlando, hunter, and merchant. Oh, the mercenary wants us to hire him, doesn't he? We'll think about it. A hunter, though. Wait, a hunter. Wait, this is perfect. I don't even think we need Jovan, because if we could talk to the hunter about the tooth. Can I, like, have him cut the line? I want to talk to him first. Your Grace, we are always ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Rodovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. I'm really hoping that we get to, you know, fight. I'm very excited about this. That'll be definitely a tonight thing. I don't know how much more of this game is after that, but we're gonna find out. We might have a chance to win this. I think we do. I'm feeling confident. Your Grace, what you asked of me was a very difficult task. I have, however, managed to help the villagers support the walls of their homes. Thank you for your help. You have prevented a lot of potential damages. Oh, come on. I want happy people. That should have given me a +2 for happy people. Whatever. Magical anomalies? Yeah, let's ask him about it. I've heard that your child went missing. Is that something to do with the magic in the forest? Oh, and who told you that? Don't you think that I would come to see you in person if my village and my family was in trouble? Besides, I don't have any children. Whoever told you this was clearly trying to set you up. My advice, don't go easy on the fellow. I know I wouldn't. I don't think I knew about this. I don't think I realized this was the thing. Hold up a second. I don't know if I realized this one. It's not the lost beloved son, right? No. Fever in the villages? No. Tavern business? I think it's gotta be a lot further down, right? The Gale, we saved the houses, we sent the general. Yeah, we couldn't actually do something for them. Where's the one that was... Okay, come on. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Oh, here we go. Magical anomalies. This one. All right, so worried peasants sought help from the king. He decided to send a witch to check out the situation. Turned out the magical anomalies... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I have to scroll up. That would help. Strange things were happening in the woodlands nearby. Worried peasants came for the king, and, you know, then I sent the witch. It turns out the magical anomalies in the woodland were nothing but a tramp. Someone was trying to weaken Davern's forces. The king invited Lord Jovan to check if his child really went missing in the forest. It turns out he never had any children. Okay. Is that gonna come up again? Am I gonna, like, have the person here? I have no idea. No idea what's gonna happen, honestly. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? All right, I'm gonna have this one up to you guys. What do you guys think? Should we hire the mercenaries for 16 gold? We have money. You think it makes up for the loss we had not long ago? This is true. It would. And it's only 16 gold. It's not too much, but I put it to a vote, so go ahead and let me know what you think. If I spelled mercenaries wrong, I was typing it quickly and Harvey was barking, so I wasn't really paying attention. You knew what I meant. The mercenaries, all right? But that's true. It would make up for that loss, because we did, like, drop 20 some. And then this is going to bring 22 back. That's actually a really good point. I didn't even think about it. We're going to end up hiring the Mercedes. Yeah. We're just hire Mercedes. That's totally fine. Fair. That's an easy thing to say yes to. Okay. But it does look like it's going to be a yes. So, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is. Sounds reasonable. Here's the gold. Woo! Look at all the men we have now. Make sure your men are ready for the battle. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, all the hype. Let's go. I'll even put some hype. Do I have a hype button? I do have a hype button. Okay. Torlando. You sound familiar. Is this the guy who does, like, poetry? Oh, boy. Is that? No, is that his? No! Oh, my God, did they kill the fox? I think the hunter killed the fox. I just noticed that here. And I'm way more worried about this. This dude can go away. I don't care about your stupid poetry. I think my daughter's fox has been killed. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. We'll get to that in a second. I'm a little upset. It's fine. Last time we didn't end on a positive note, I know, Your Grace. But let's not put our differences between us. It's all in the past. I mean, this is literally how he's doing this. You can wear it to battle. Honestly, though, yes. Yes. I have a new idea for how I can finish my latest work. Okay. All I need is some time with your witch. She would make a great addition to the series. Can I count on your support? I really... Come back in some time. Try again in a week or two. My witches are currently busy. Worry not. I can wait. I will be back in 2 weeks. I really don't want I don't want to bother with this dude. I really don't want to bother with this dude. We have a battle in, like, 2 weeks. I'm not bothering with this guy right now. Alright, I need to talk to this hunter. Your Grace, I bring... Oh, no. Hisser! Father, have you seen... Ah! What happened to Hisser? Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods and can spread diseases, fleas in particular. I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. Oh, okay. I can't. I'm not saying that's for the better. There's no way I'm saying that. I think I'm instead of calling him an imbecile right away, I think I'm just gonna go, "What have you done? What have you done?" This was my daughter's pet. The Hisser here was a very important mission. Yes, Hisser was sharpening his senses. This murder here should not. It should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. I'm sorry, please don't punish me, Your Grace. If only I knew, I wouldn't have. I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. Yes. This will do. This will do. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down, and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll be help during the battle with Rodovia, too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for sure. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. Yes. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent is at your disposal, Your Grace. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go talk to him about that tooth the second everybody's gone. I have to talk to my daughter first, though, don't I? I feel so bad. It's fine. You will see this agent in the weekly summary screen. But what about the Hisser, Father? How do I take Lersulia and Dusty back now? I'm sorry, Sidani. At least the hunter here will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine, I will bury him with the others. I better check on the hunter when I get a minute. He might know something about this tooth. Oh, look, I was already on that wavelength there, hun. I was already there. All right, merchant, what do you got for me? Look at that! We're full at the bottom now. Oh, I love it. Okay. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? I can just buy oracle dust from this guy? No. No, for one. I don't really think we need to do that. We need the supplies for our army, so I can't really go... I can't do that. No. I can't. Go away. I am here. It looks like we're back. We're all connected. So hopefully we're okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. We lost internet for a couple of minutes there. But luckily it came right back up, so here we are. I'll give you guys a minute to get in here. Of course, now it wants to start an ad, which I'm like, seriously, why? Because it's like, oh, you restarted your stream. So everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're here. We're ready. We're excited. I didn't continue because I noticed, so I just ate my food and waited for it to come back up. But ta-da! We're back. All right. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? How was your weekend? Since you know, we started over, I'm just gonna pop all my stuff into chat, you know, all the fun things while we wait. Follow me on all my stuff. The new trailer is out for Shelf Life. And join our Discord. What else do I have? St. Jude Charity Month is starting next Monday. Get excited, get hyped. I think we have some good goals set and some good incentives. I think they'll be fun, bit childlike, you know, and all that, those good things. So that'll be a good time. Do we have anything else to tell you? No. So it's a good interim. You know, we just gave ourselves a little break. It's fine. It's fine. Harvey is joining us again. He decided to lay down now. So here he is. You get to see his little pink belly and everything, right? I got a pink belly because I like laying out in the sun. Okay. All right. But I'm glad we're back because I was like kind of worried. I was like, am I gonna have to end stream early? But I think we're okay. So we didn't buy the to recap because we just got back here. The merchant, this guy was asking if we wanted to sell our resources for gold. And we do need the resources. I did agree with you on that one, Mole. We do need the resources, so we're not selling those. We're keeping those to feed our army. And that's it. So thanks. That would be all. Not a problem at all, Your Grace. I visit you again in some time. That's totally cool. No worries. We also now have our lovely hunter. We have our witch, and we also have a bird available. So let's get up. Let's go see what's going on. I need to go talk to that hunter, like, immediately, for one. So let's go there first, and then we'll probably go talk to our daughter about her fox, because our poor fox is dead. All right, hello, hunter. Your Grace. I found this tooth. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? Looks like it came from a big animal, enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon? I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It will take a little while, though. Do what you must. I 100% want him looking at this, like, right now, so perfect. Yes. Alright, now... Oh, come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. I didn't realize they were talking still. I was, like, gonna try to get him to move. It's fine. I will be on my way. I can't blame you. Alright, off we go. Da-da-da-da. And to the gardens. Sadani. Hello, honey. Are you saying goodbye to Hisser? Yes, father. Shh. Dear Hisser, you were my bestest and swiftest agent, but most of all, you are my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hisser. Thank you, father. It's all right, Sadani. Are you feeling better? Yes, father. I'll just stay here for a while. I feel so bad. Yes, father. I have nothing else to say to you, so that's fine. What did I just update here? Was that just with the daughter stuff? Let's see. Sadani. Smudge, and then we got a new pet, you know, and then another new pet, and then poor Sadani. It's fine. It's okay. Can I, like, look at anything? No, that's just the flowers, so I can't, like, really, like, look at the animals that she's buried. Back to the castle wall. As per usual, we must do our round. We must do our rounds and see what's going on around the castle. I swore I heard, like, something, but I think we're fine. Everything's fine. And then we'll see where we want to send our witch and who we want to invite over as well. I think would be a good idea. Just to, you know, keep that communication going with all the people. I'm pretty sure we've talked to literally everybody we can, so it's not like we haven't talked to somebody yet, which is probably a good thing, but just in case. I got nothing for you. Let me see. Yeah, so we have our expert looking into the tooth. I think that's literally all we can do with all of our evidence then. So we have, like, pretty much everything gone and done. Oh, I thought I could pick up the wool again. I was all excited. We have everything pretty much done with that. So I'm hoping that we did everything we could. Nothing for this part, so we can leave. Yeah, I guess that's it then. So that's good. So let's check. I'm gonna go to the map first. I think we need to send our witch somewhere. Should we send them to Melina, Wola, Cosano, or Wardo? I'm kind of curious about this Wardo, because it for some reason makes me think of Wario, and I think that's where I'm gonna send her. You want to go to Wardo as well, Mole? Okay, perfect. I'm glad we were in agreement. I'm glad we're all in agreement. It also reminds me of a Star Wars character. Of course it does. Guado? Is that his name? Is that the one you're thinking of? That's the guy's name, isn't it? Guado. I called him Guado. Whatever. Similar. I was close. I knew who you were thinking of. You should be proud of me. You should be proud of me. Oh, man. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it showed red for a second. I thought I lost you guys again. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna freak out. Apparently Harvey, like, just doesn't want you to see his face today. The way he's laying. Okay, so we're gonna send her to Wardo. Or Wado. As we've discussed. Look at, we can send, like, so many people now. Alright, so I'm sending my witch. Ooh, that's gonna take a week? I hope that's fine. Usually it takes 0 weeks so that I, like, get to see them the next week, like, immediately, but apparently now I'm not gonna have a witch next week. Oops. Okay, that should be fine. I hope that's okay. Let's see. Who else could we get to come over here? Can we send the hunter to the sun's place? I don't think so. Right now the hunter is... Yeah, so our hunter is looking up the stuff about the big tooth. I love that you want, like, somebody to go investigate, like, the son, the, what's his name, Evo? I agree. I feel like we need to investigate Evo here, but I think that's gonna come down to us having the evidence and being able to, like, go, what is up with this? This is very odd. This has a green thing on it. Maybe we need to talk to her? Oh, we could also talk to Eaton. Oh, I think we need to call them. Okay, wait. That's what that means. I'm stupid. All right, I'm gonna bring over Via Lit first, and then we'll bring over Eaton, because I know that we can actually accuse Eaton. But let's go with Via Lit first, because we are allies, and I want to make sure that we continue being allies, and everything's okay there. All right. That's it. Week 27 down. Let's go. I don't think I have anything else to do because everything is gone, and yeah. My daughter hasn't talked to me, right? Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't really mean to. Never mind. Yeah, I don't want you telling me anything. Go away. Okay. So we're at the week. Lovely. Oof. Oh, we kind of hit. We took a hit this week, but that's okay. We had a lot to pay for, I think, because that's fine. Oh, because of our agents too. We need all of our agents, so I'm willing to take that hint because I want all of them available. I would prepare the hunter, but I feel like we can't do that right now. We'd have literally no money, and I don't trust not having at least a little something on us for the week. We have to. We do have to. We have to. Everything is, like, necessary. We have to pay the 32 resources for our people. We have to have our agents available so we can, like, send them all over the place. But yeah, I hope we have next week to prepare the hunter. Otherwise we just won't have the hunter for the war or the battle. But we have literally everybody else, so I think that's okay. I think it's all right. What if we don't have enough? I have no idea. I don't know. I hope we have enough. I'm excited, and I'm also scared. So we'll have to see what happens, right? We're just gonna have to see what happens. Jeez, yeah, we are, like, going nuts with everything. I hope we have enough money. It's fine. It's fine. Week 28. Oh, we got a letter from our daughter, I think, or somebody at least. General, Elena, Hunter, Via Lit. So we got all of our people back, which is awesome. Then we have Via Lit, the peasant, Aurelia, and another peasant. We have so many to talk to, plus a pigeon, plus Audrey wants me for some reason. So I guess we'll talk to Audrey first. Hello, Blue. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? How's your Monday? How was your weekend? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, everything's good. All of a sudden, I was like, maybe it changed back to saying I'm playing Faz, but we're fine. We're fine. Are we ready for the royal trial, Your Grace? Yes, I did all I could. The trial starts next week. Oh boy. Oh boy. I probably should have realized I needed to get Eaton over here too right away, huh? Oh boy, it'll be fine. This is our last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Of course. Thank you, Audrey. You're good. You're in the Netherlands since the weekend. Ooh, I hope it's nice there. You tried knitting again and you're actually enjoying it. Oh, that's so awesome. What are you knitting right now? I love to hear that you're having a good time with it. That's so cool. That's so, so good. Oh my gosh. It's a really pretty number. Tell me more. Okay, give me the pigeon. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talus's death, and I think Evo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Evo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I've heard Evo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to What? Continue? I can't wait to see you? She didn't finish writing. Yeah, that's weird. That's worrisome. I don't like that. Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Evo soon. We will find everything out soon. I am concerned. Okay, I know, it's very suspicious. Can I send another, can I send something to her? I hope, maybe? It's gonna be a beanie. You're working with chunky yarn and 8mm needles with cord. It's going so good, even though you seem to be doing the purl stitch unintentionally. You know what? I'm proud of you. I'm so glad it's going good. I cannot wait for you to have your awesome beanie, because that sounds fantastic. That sounds so fun. I love it. Yes. Oh, it's so good. I love hearing everybody feeling like inspired and arty. It's so I am right now. So I'm with all of you. What can we do about Evo and Lursulia? Oh, the Netherlands are really pretty. New keyboard, you don't even know how you're pressing the tag. No, it's okay. I bet it's super pretty. I have wanted to visit there before. I would love to. I've been wanting to visit everywhere, honestly, so it's just another place. I know we can't attack Hagos. Is there anything else we can do? We don't know yet what Evo's plans are, but we need to get ready for when this army marches to Davern. We need to focus on making more alliances with lords and improving our castle's defenses. We really need to prioritize who receives our help, as we need all the gold we can gather. That's what I'm very worried about right now. We do need to be careful, though. If your subjects are unhappy, they will turn against us, and we don't need that right now either. Ugh. Is this high enough? Do we have to make this even higher? It's fine. All right, General, what do you got for me? Your Grace, I have returned from the barn full of rats. He wasn't lying. There were a lot of them. I got my boys to catch them all. Thank you. Good. Elena, your turn. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could, some supplies, and their words of gratitude. I like it. Hey, happiness! Woo! Hey! I like both of these things. Thank you. Hunter, what have you for me? Your Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. Okay, this is good. This is very good. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Ala demon? A female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Kalidor? Kalidor? What would such a thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern. Ooh, interesting. Okay, all right. I feel like this evidence is pointing me in multiple directions right now. Your Grace, I found a file near Branka. Can you tell me anything about it? I ain't ever been to Branka. It looks pretty nasty, though. That's it? That's literally all I got out of her? Oh my god, I should have brought Eaton in. I feel like such an ass. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It happens. It's okay. Who is this? A peasant. Okay. Your Grace, I feel like I have to do this when the music comes on. I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He's searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Hey, we just so happen to have one. Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. I feel like we might. Oh, 3 weeks? I mean, that's fine. No, wait, that's not fine. Oh, shazi shush. No, it's fine. I think we're gonna send the hunter. I feel like we have to. I know it's only 2 weeks now until Redovia gets here, and next week is going to be the trial. So next week is the trial. We don't need them next week. I would like to have them from Redovia, but I mean, if we don't have them, we don't have them. I feel like this is actually kind of necessary. I can't give them supplies, and I don't want to just, like, turn them down, you know? The supplies is too much. It's just too much. Okay. I'm gonna send the hunter. As long as we prepare him for battle, he'll be there regardless. Ooh, is that true? Because if that's true, done. Done. Easy choice, then. I'm not sure if he can help, but he will try. Give him any information you have. May the gods bless you, Your Grace. Thank you. Hey! See, that makes them happier, too. I want happy-ass people, okay? Aurelia? Eric, I have important news! I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to jinx anything. I think it must be around 14 weeks. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant! Yay! We're having another baby. Another baby. That's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Twins? You know what? I have a feeling they would be so happy if it was twins. So let's hope it's twins. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. Oh, it's exciting. Here we go. Peasant? Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat, and they have also wounded the shed keeper, who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We are afraid they will be back. Next peasant wants your next born child. No. Over my dead body? No. Which is probably what will happen. But anyways, I think they are hungry at this time of year. They think they'll be back. Oh, I just gave away my hunter. And if I give the supplies, that's all my supplies. Now I feel like an idiot. Because this one probably would have been better for the hunter to go after the wolves. Ugh, I hate it. Okay, do I give them the supplies? What do you think? Because I could just take like a hit and not feed the soldiers for the week before. Like, big deal. We'll probably lose like 20 or something again, but like, big deal. We're still over 1,000, which is what like the number we wanted to hit. What do you think? I'm on the fence. I feel like I have to give him the stuff. If they come back anyway, they'll take the supplies you give them. It's not all your supplies. Oh no, are we split? You know what that means. You know what that means. New poll. New poll. Do we give supplies to the peasant? Ooh, excuse me. Yes. No. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Because this is a hard one, because you're right. They might take the supplies, right? But it's hard to say. Because, I mean, that would help compensate the loss. I really wish I probably should have kept the hunter for them, but I mean, I made that choice, right? I made that choice. So everybody's allowed to vote in the current poll that's happening right now, and it seems overwhelmingly, yep, overwhelmingly a no right now. You guys are probably right. You're probably right. I should probably say I can't help. And then, hopefully we don't hit too much of a hardship with the people's happiness. That's my biggest fear, is that the happiness goes down. Hopefully it only goes down like 2 and not like 10. Ugh, it'll be fine. Because there's also this peasant here, and I have no idea what this one wants. It's fine. Alright, we won't do it. Look for the wolves yourselves. You're rural men. You should, know how to hunt animals. Your Grace, this is different. I'll tell the boys to prepare. We'll leave at dawn. Hungry wolves are monstrous. Let's hope they don't eat us all. I don't think it's like a werewolf, though. Ooh, it took 5. Ooh, it's fine. It's fine. We're still over 20. I feel like that's a good place to be. All right, peasant, you're last. I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is Bogoslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got good reasons, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point there. Darn, did I not think of this before? I have tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep at night. Please help, Your Grace. What the hell do you want me to do? I'm not sending my witch to help. No. And you want me to give him 23? No. Okay, no. I think this is gonna have to be a one that I have to say I'm not the one to advise on love affairs. I feel like that's necessary. I feel like I'm not gonna help this one at all. It seems silly. It seems kind of silly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, dude. He's a grown-ass man. I mean, yes. I know you didn't say it that way, but look. Let him figure it out. He looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He kind of does. I didn't even notice that. All right, Shaggy. Look, I'm gonna need you to kind of figure this out on your own. I have a few bigger things, more pressing things that I have to deal with. We all make mistakes. Why did it take 4? Why did it take 4? I don't want to make everybody mad. I can't let them turn on us. Oh God. We all make mistakes and we all have to deal with them. There won't always be a person that comes along to fix your problems. Of course not, Your Grace. I'm truly sorry to have bothered you. I really messed up this one. Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of pissed. Like, why did that make everybody upset with me? Like, this dude's coming to me. It's fine. It's fine. Frustration. Frustration. All right, let's see. Let's check out the rest of the castle, and then we'll have to decide on where we want to send our general and our witch and our pigeon. Ooh, there's a lot to do this time. Look at that. Look at that. All right, gardens first. 1 for him, 1 for his wife, and 2 for his kids. Fair. Fair, actually. That whole family's upset. That's fine. Asalia, I have news. I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Salia, please! Oh, lordy. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough with you three? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh, Salia. Oh, it's great. I don't think there's anything else in there. Or hear about this. Oh no. Council chamber. I don't think I can, yeah, I don't have anything for the witch. But Sadani. You can have an heir as queen. Ah, see, now that would be nice. I mean, why not? Why can't one of our daughters be the heir? I agree. Look, I would have chosen that, but, you know, this is in the time of the matriarch. I'm sorry, not the matriarch. Yeah, the patriarch. The patriarchy, not the matriarchy. So therefore, has to go down to the men. All the men. Your Grace, I bring good news. You're going to be a big sister. What? But I already have a big sister. And now you're going to have a little sister or a brother. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What is his name going to be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. I feel like that's telling. I feel like that means this game's longer than I think it is. Or at least it's going to be the 52 weeks because this is all happening at like weird timing. Is this a long time? Yes, it's still a while away. This is so exciting. Maybe he can help me convince Luli to come back home. Speaking of Luli, your sister's visiting soon. Are you excited? Whoa! What up? Why was there gremlins? Why was there creepy, horrifying looking gremlins on my screen? Who would do such a thing? I'm upset now. I'm upset. Ah. That makes sense. It's Shifty. Hi, Shifty. How are you? How's your Monday? How was your weekend? Did you enjoy sending the goblins to me? There's a sneak peek at our new son. Oh, no, I hope not. Oof. It's definitely a face only a mother could love. Every time I join, something happens. Hi, Burns. Welcome on in. Look, you bring it. You bring the shenanigans. Whether it comes in the form of a Shifty or yourself, you bring the shenanigans. It's the necessary way of life. And Burns is admitting to doing it. Burns. Whoa. I'm flabbergasted. I'm absolutely flabbergasted now. You're good. Excited for your 3 days off finally. Ooh, that'll be so nice. That sounds like a really nice break. Enjoy those days. Enjoy those days. Wow. Way to break the screen. Wow. By the way, Shifty, did they ever get back to you? Did the Dixper stuff get fixed? I didn't get a chance to ask. Is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hizzer tried to save her. I'm sorry, sweetie. She's not gonna bring Dusty. I know how much you miss him, but he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all of this is over. Nope, never did. Oh, that's weird. I'm surprised. Usually they're, like, pretty good about answering. I'm sorry. I can always get you some more crates instead. How does this sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? They can't do much. Goodbye. I'll see you later, pumpkin. I've done plenty. Okay, well, I'm just saying, look. I want everybody to have a good time. You can just save those cards for when we play more Forest, Sons of the Forest. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Oh yeah, I'm excited to finally get back into that once we can. It'll be so good. Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. All right, so yeah, we actually have everything now, it looks like. So, I guess that's all I can do. We have all of the evidence we need for next week. So hopefully it goes well. I'm really hoping it goes well. I just talked to my general for no reason. Yeah, I'll be on my way. Good work, Stan. Let's go check upstairs. I always want to check just in case, you know, you never know. I got to visit Dusty and my daughter up here, Luli. Now they're gone. It's fine. It's whatever. I have nobody to visit now. It's fine, I'm just a little choked up. Anything in the dungeons? No. Mushrooms. Anything else? Ready for the trial. Oh, I'm excited. Anything else? Can I talk to this guy? No. I wanted to see if there was anything else to click on. Look. Thorough. Aurelia, my lovely queen. How are you feeling? This is such good news, Aurelia. I know, honey, I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Well, I have been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lorsulia? Of course, those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you can come to me. All right? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. Oh, I think that sounds really nice. Yeah, have a fire. That sounds cozy. It is quite chilly here. Of course, my darling. I will see you later. Oh, I like it. Okay, so we need to send our people out. We have 3 more places to check. That's actually not too bad. I might invite Eaton, even though I think it's too late, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I have nothing else to invite, so I think that'll be great. And then we're going to send Wola, Cassano, or Melina. I think these 2. We'll go with these 2. We'll go Wola, we'll send the witch. And then we'll send our general here. Nice, very nice. Okay. I don't have my hunter to send to here because yeah. He's out doing other stuff. It's fine. It's no big deal. Okay, so that's done. I think we did everything we can. So let's end the week, and the trial I think is actually next week. So let's do this. Let's see what happens. I'm nervous. Okay, so we don't have to pay for any of our people, which is cool. Drum roll, please. I loved that. Thank you. Thank you. You don't have the cards? Pfft, I bet you do. I bet you do. Anyways. So I think I'm gonna prepare the hunter then. We may as well. Like you guys were saying, we might as well have him prepared for the battle. I agree. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you. Look, I'm with you. This is probably fine for now. We're gonna keep our soldiers happy, and whew, let's see what happens. Oh, I'm so nervous. I am so nervous. He may bring animals to fight. Yes, like Aslan. Let's go. All of the animals. Okay. Save and continue. Cross your fingers, everything goes well. The royal trial. Ooh. We put down the curtains to make it even more dramatic. I like it. Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that have to say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 2. No, 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Talus's advisor, Talus's castle guard, or a peasant from Brinka? I mean, I guess if we get to talk to each one of them, I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm thinking we talk to the castle guard first. I don't know why, but my brain goes, let's talk to the castle guard first and see what happens. Talus's guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Lutfrid, Your Grace. I was King Talus's guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Talus died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Evo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him as much as Noaski. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the king's order? Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma. Talus knew the only reason Noaxi, cannot say that name at all, Noxki, whatever, the Dragon Slayer offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. The Dragon Slayer was enraged, claimed he wasn't a fraud, and that he would show Talus. I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. Peasant from Brinka, come forward. I feel like I have to have that, kingly look on my face. Tell us your name and where you are from. Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Eaton's town, Brinka, Your Grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Brinka. We have been observing Lord Eaton for a while now. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Eaton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. Probably from that oracle dust, is my guess, right? How rude. He is not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus. Is this all, Hermar? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? I'm concerned it's not any of them, and I'm gonna have to choose now, and I'm gonna hate it. Is that itchy feet? Is that itchy feet? Talus's advisor. Okay. Do you think it's the advisor? Ugh, I don't know. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. You feel like none of these witnesses are interested in the trial. They just want their enemy gone. Doesn't it feel that way? It feels that way. That's why I'm, concerned now. Name and what you have to say. The name's Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talus. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over here. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talus. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lursulia, not Evo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talus and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies! Shh. You will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. This was very useful. All right, let's proceed. I do feel like even our evidence points to each one of these people, which is really interesting. So it's either all of them are in on it, or it's actually none of them, and they're being, what's the word I want? Framed. They're being framed for this. Let's proceed. I think these are all the witnesses we have. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. We'll start just at the top. The animal tooth. An animal's tooth. An item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. The Dragon Slayer, please step forward. The tooth was examined, and only one creature fits this unique shape. An Allah demon from the far lands of Kaladur. And who else could have traveled there and back, other than the noble Knight of Honor? Whether the Dragon Slayer slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noaxi could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted it to help Talus's wife Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxki couldn't bear the feelings of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talus. Am I just, like, telling? I feel like I should have gone... I thought I was going through all of the evidence. Now I feel like I'm... this is fine. Lies! I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. I mean, we know you're not a man of honor. We all already know this. Like, we proved you lied, but... King Talus made a fool of me that day. That is true, but I left the castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talus, only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place, to talk, to Lady Lana, Sir Friedrich's widow. Yeah, you were looking for a place to talk. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. I bet. So would you admit this item belongs to you? No, well, it could be mine. I don't know. I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. Alright, a little decorated letter. Alright. Excuse me. An instructional letter. The scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lena, please step forward. Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. A tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There is no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill King Talus, I should say. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I missed what that was, but it's fine. But there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lursulia, would it not have been better to kill Evo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. Last but not least, the poison phial. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belongs to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Eaton, please step forward. It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the file matches the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, but it was found near Branka, a village under your control. Talus was against the dust trade, and as we found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not on the best of terms. With Talus's death, weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davern. By poisoning King Talus, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth? Based on Hermar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense. I may be running a little slide business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. So that's all the evidence. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else Evo will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. None of them. We work with none of them. So it means nothing, but that's fine. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. That is what I'm concerned about. I can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence... I mean, this is what I'm concerned about, right? I feel like it has to be no one. You say no one too? I feel like it has to be. There's literally one piece of evidence for each thing, right? If anything, it would be either all of them were in on it or no one was. This is what I was talking about before. I feel like they are being framed for this, and it's got to be somebody closer to the king, either the son or his advisor or someone. You're determined to put the blame on Evo? I mean, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. We can always turn back time. Honestly, we can always turn back time, but I feel like we have to go with no one. It was none of these. And I hope to God that it's okay. I see no relation between the gathered evidence and the suspects brought here today. Your Grace, you have to point someone out. It doesn't matter whether you think they've done it or not. Otherwise, Evil will hold you responsible and will sentence you to die. Oh God, I didn't think about that. Does that end my game? Are they going to just kill me? There's no other option. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with my guns. If I get killed, we'll just start this day and we'll see if we can figure some more stuff. We'll stick to it. We're sticking to it. As I was saying, tonight's evidence did not bring conclusive. I did this. Audrey?
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting. Audrey, what are you? I am responsible for King Talus's death. Audrey? I don't believe it. No. I don't believe it. He's just trying to save me. Audrey, no. Stop. I wrote the letter. I bought oracle dust in our own streets. And I scattered Lord Noaxi's teeth around to take you all off the path. I admit it. I poisoned King Talus. I don't believe it. No way. Your Grace, it's your part now. Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I feel the same way. Sedani, Asalia, leave now. No! Audrey, traitor of the crown, you have offered your king You have offended your king and tried to put the blame on me.
Kai.
Audrey, advisor of Davern.
Oh.
I sentence you to die. Eric, king of Davern. You have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Redovia. I know! I liked Audrey! No! Oh my god! 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Okay, so this is later this the same evening. I cannot believe Audrey would do that. I feel like he was just trying to save me. There's no way he did it, right? Did Audrey actually do it? You still blame Evo? I do too, honestly. It's gotta be, right? Oh, okay, all right. All right, well, at least we get to spend some time with our daughter. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be nice. Okay. You always loved this view. This is really pretty, the coloring. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes. Do you see? Right there in the middle. There's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. It turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Oh, that's like such a way to like think about it. All right. Hey, nothing ends. With Evo's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. Is he gonna backstab me? Is she trying to tell me he's gonna backstab me? Are you kidding? You have doubt, Blue? I do too now. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise, everything will be fine. Speaking of the trial, do you think Audrey really did this? I don't. No, of course not. He was just covering your father's stupid arse. I let this happen. This is on me. Oh, it's so sad. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Have you heard of Maya? Sidani found new pets. Your mother is pregnant. I think we should wrap it up. We'll talk about the pregnancy, I think, first. If we get to talk about all three would be amazing. But I feel like the mom being pregnant is kind of the top tier news to talk about, so let's go there. We had our fair share of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Sidani found new pets. Sidani keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail. What was it? Smudge. His name was Smudge. Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog. A fox. I'm worried what she will tame next. Have you heard of Maya? Asalia found a new friend. It turned out she's from Redovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night, she pulled another prank. Another of her pranks, this time on your sister. Asalia doesn't spare anyone. I guess we should wrap this up, though. Your husband must be looking for you. I suppose. I don't like Evo. I don't want her to go home with him. Go get Dusty and come get your ass back home. I'm not okay with this. I miss you, all of you, so much. I feel like we just have to say we miss her too. I know I want to say, like, forgive me for everything, right? But I'm definitely not going to say it was for the best, because I feel like it wasn't for the best. Maybe after the fight she can come back when we murder Evo. We're just like, yeah, screw Evo. Just like on the battlegrounds, we're like, oops, my bad, Evo dead. You can come home now, daughter. Huzzah! I'm gonna say we miss you too. Come over here. Oh, look at the cute hug. Give me a picture. Bruises. Oh, you bastard. No, no, no. Evo is doing all this to you? What? No, no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. I don't believe you. Not at all. Just like I told you in the letters. Father. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more. But we need... I can't let him beat you. Are you kidding me? I agree! I can't let this bastard treat you like this. Okay, he has to die now. I am in agreement. We must kill Evo. Evo has to die. Screw Evo. Evo's an ass. Evo, no, you're dead. Exactly. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I can't let this bastard treat you this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna push him off the damn wall right now. There. Why? Scary skeletons. No. You bet he killed his dad? I bet he killed his dad. I'm like almost like 100% now thinking he killed his dad. And now I'm gonna have to kill Audrey. I feel like I should just like refuse to kill Audrey. This is awful. Pack up your things, we're going. Father. Oh no! I really hope this is okay. You pipsqueak. You think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want. What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Lord Sulia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to. What? Defeat Redovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Davern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. I don't know what to do! I'm pissed off and don't know what to do. Oh, man! Oh, the name of the game! But the name of the game! The name of the game! Yes, Your Grace! If I say nothing, is he gonna get like pissed off and pull the army and then we get killed by Redovia? If I say yes, Your Grace, is that like okay? Is he gonna hurt my daughter? Does he kill my daughter? I really hope he doesn't. Oh, I hate this. We are the Grays, he's the asshole. I feel like you guys are right though. You guys are right. Okay, we'll say nothing. Okay. We are the Grace. You're right. You are right. I'm Your Grace. You say yes to me. Say nothing. I'm nervous. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving Lursulia before I change my mind. I really, really hope that doesn't come to bite us in the ass. I really, really hope that doesn't come to bite us in the ass. I feel like I needed to. I needed to do that for my daughter. Look, I know she said not to, but come on. Sometimes you have to protect those you love, right? So, I mean, it was necessary. It was necessary. Oh, man. I know we're in like we have an ad right now, so I'm just kind of like, we're just chatting. I'll put this into, let's see, where is it? I'm just like, I'm not gonna move on to the next week until the ad's done. But oh my god, that was a lot. That was stressful because now I feel like Audrey is dead, so now I don't even have my advisor, which is extremely awful. Unless Audrey's just in the is behind bars. Maybe Audrey's only in behind bars right now. We didn't kill him right away because I feel so bad. I don't want Audrey to be dead. Not for me, not because of stupid Evo. I don't like Evo. I hate Evo. I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. I like the game though. It's fun because there's like so many different outcomes for everything, and like your choices, I feel like they truly matter on like what's gonna happen. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. I know I'm having a good time. Okay, so let's see. Might as well check this out. So our army upkeep, we're definitely gonna keep them fed this week. We have 1,106 soldiers, which is really cool. And then if Evo actually comes to help us, we'll have another 3,000. I'm hoping it's enough. We have our general prepared, we have our witch prepared, we have our hunter prepared, so we have all three of them. We actually have some money, we have some resources, not a lot of resources because of us keeping our soldiers, you know, fed. But at least we have something. And I think our people are mildly happy, right? I think 17's pretty good. It's not bad. You're a little nervous to see the battle outcome. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. And that's this next week. That is this next week, and we're gonna play it. We're gonna see what happens. Good night, Rach chat. I'm off to bed. Have fun with the rest of your stream. Bye, Blue. Have a great night. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us and getting to see the awful Evo in action. And thank you for helping me make some choices. But have a great night. I'll see you later. Okay. I think I'm ready. 0 weeks until Redovia comes. Redovia comes this next week. Week 30. Are we ready? Are we ready? Kill the asshole if possible. 100%. I'm on board. I'm on board. We're all on board? Yes. That's happening. If it comes to the point where I can kill Evo, I will do it. I think I will. I think I have to say yes to that one. All right. It's time for the battle. Here we go. Battle between Davern and Redovia. Foothills of the Grey Mountains. Oh, dude. The achievement unlocked. I've got this. Oh, okay. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I don't think I'm in the way. I mean, I could probably move myself, but I think I'm fine, right? Or do you guys want me up here? I'm gonna come up here. I feel like you can see more of the playing field now. If I have to move it, I'll move myself again. It appears that we're late. Redovia has already managed to build up some defense. I hate it. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. And you are? Oh, forgive me. I'm here in the absence of Sir Audrey. Oh, I'm so upset. I should have killed somebody else. I'm so upset. I will help lead the battle, Your Grace. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Oh my god. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. Oh, this is like so... Okay. What do I do now? Can I just talk to everybody? Archer, Archer, Archer. Valak, Advisor, Stan. I guess we'll start from the left to right, right? Elena. Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Our pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. At your service, Your Grace. Awaiting orders, Your Grace. Oh, stay put, stay put. Valak, my mind's sharp. Weapons ready. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. Getting ready, Your Grace. We have a horn. This is the battlefield. Soon everything starts. Oh my god. Look at this, is just like epic now. I feel like this is great. Okay, so I have to tell our advisor what we want to do. So let's see. The horn should bring the 3,000 soldiers if I remember. Yeah, he said if I blow the horn, they'll come in. The cavalry will be here, right? So we'll end up having the 3,000 men coming and helping us. Let's see. So we have preparations. We have archers, Atana. It's time. Stay put. I guess we just have to talk through this. Preparations. How is it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. Okay. You mentioned a reserve army? Right, we would get a small chunk of our main forces and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? I think we have to. I think that actually might be a good thing to do, right? A re-attack starts with the archers, right? I mean, we definitely should start with the archers. We definitely should. Okay, so we made our reserve. I feel like that was a good idea. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for your command. Atana, what about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary, to create an element of surprise. All right, guys. I think we're ready. I think it's time. Let's do this. It is time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we won't need them today. For this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Aye, for Davern! Let's show them. We'll surprise them. Good God. Right as we started. Ready for our orders. Okay, go. Archers! Get ready! Getting into position. Do I order them all? Ooh, there it goes. Hell yeah! We'll surprise them. That was definitely a surprise, Shifty. 100% a surprise. Do we go again with the archers? I think again with the archers. Your Grace. Prepare. I feel like I should have gone with somebody else first. Now I don't know. I'm so nervous. Nice. Okay, the pikemen. Let's go, pikemen. Our pikes are sharp and ready. Do I just... It begins. What do I do now? Okay, yeah. So we're doing all the archers, I think. It's like not letting me do anything else yet. Everything is under control. My unit can help. I've trained them myself. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to have the other archer do his thing. Knock! I'll let the rest know. I didn't see what he said! Whoops! Ooh, nice! Oh, shit. What is happening? What is that? What's this? Your Grace. Magic! The fog is obstructing our view. Oh, but we have a witch of our own. We have no idea what is happening down there, and we need to send him support immediately. Say the word, and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. And how do we plan to see who to attack? The fog is so thick, it fills in my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help? Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. Oh, we're here to fight magic with magic. That's for damn sure. Let me know if we should wait this one out. No, I don't want to wait this one out. I think we need to send Elena. I have never seen such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing it out, but it may take a while. I feel like it's necessary. I think we have to do this. What are the other options? Oh, okay. I mean, I know we can send everybody else, but I think oh, unless there's not a whole lot I can do about the fog, Your Grace. Sometimes it might be better to wait things out. You might be right. I don't know about waiting this out, though. I feel like we have to... Shoot. We can always wait it out, but that doesn't seem like the best option. Let me think. Okay, I think we have to do magic. Do your magic, Elena. I'll do my best, Your Grace. Please do something. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? 2,000? When did all of a sudden there were 2,000? Wait, what do we do? Do I blow the horn? I know we put like another 100 at reserve. I think we have to. I think we have to blow the horn. Archers. Awaiting orders. This is stressful and I hate it. Get ready. Getting into position. I mean, I blew the horn. Nice. Okay, again. Prepare. Oh my god. Okay, 1950, okay. What was that? The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bison. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy. It could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies and sharp, long horns. The hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out, Your Grace? Hunter time? That's what I was thinking. I've never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think there's a way to stop them, though. I think we have to, right? I think we have to. Go, Valak. Do your best. Nothing less, Your Grace. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so stressful. It's also kind of amazing to watch. Oh, we lost 100. But they lost 3. They lost 300 men. Okay. By the gods. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. I don't know if Atana's gonna come. I'm very concerned. Archers! Okay, awaiting orders. Here we go. Get ready. Come on. Ooh, very nice. You took out another 100. Come on, archers. Again. Prepare. You know what to do. Oh, this is stressful. Okay, okay. That one wasn't as good. Oh no, what now? A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Oh, shit. Your Grace, that's not all. These are not fire arrows. It's magic. Creatures made of flames. Magic fog, monsters, and now more magic? Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be the key to the station. Perhaps a witch could try a spell, but she's gone! I don't know what to do. The fire is roasting our men and their armor. We have to do something. I feel like we have to send more men in. I feel like we have to. The pikemen, I guess. I don't know what to do. Oh, the reserve. I didn't think about the reserve. Oh, we're down to 300. I think we have to put the reserve in. I think you're right. We need to try the horn again. We're gonna have to put the reserve in. We're losing all of our men. Nothing? I didn't think about that. You're right. That would have been better for horses. It's raining. Oh, we could have just waited for the rain. It's gonna put out the fire. We should have waited. I shouldn't have used the pikemen. They're the last squad. Oh my god. I feel like I screwed up by using the pikemen. I think you were right. We can't last much longer, Your Grace, and there's no sign of Atana. The letter was right. What else is there? They just keep coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. Let's give them all. What the hell is that? Let's give them all we've got. We're far from finished here. Let's give them all. This does not look good. What the hell is that? Some kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Oh no. Let's show them what we're made of. Atana has abandoned us. All hope is gone. We can't do those two. Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't seen what we have in store. Show them what Davern is made of. Give them hell. On my order. Go. Show them all you've got. I feel so bad. Give them hell. Oh no. This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. We can't take any more. What? There was an avalanche?
Oh, bye.
I feel like I shouldn't have made everybody go down there because now they all died instead of just, oh no. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. With 20 men left. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that was ridiculous. I guess I didn't have to send everybody. I guess I should have like I should have waited out the fire. I shouldn't have sent the pikemen in. That was a mistake. But then it rained, so I mean that helped. I didn't know whether to wait out the fog. I think the witch actually did help, but then like later on I was like, "Oh my god, now I need the witch again." Oh man. I wonder if that could have ended differently. Like would Evo have come if I didn't piss him off by like telling him about my daughter, or do you think that was the plan all along? He was planning on Rodovia killing me? I feel like that was Evo's plan all along. I feel like my daughter wasn't lying when she said he wasn't going to come help. Oh my gosh. I'm going to grab a bubbler. I'm very thirsty. And I've been talking a lot this stream because it's all story. I'll be right back. I'm not even, it's just a few seconds. You weren't expecting that? I wasn't expecting that either. That was insane. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'm here. Ready. I'm so glad we got to that today, but that was like intense. But now I need to know what's gonna happen next. I wonder if they like confront Evo or anything. Let's see if we can. All right, so save and continue. Here we go. Week 31. Whew. There's a letter. Oh, and Audrey's gone. That's so sad. With the General Elena, Lord Eaton, a peasant, Torlando, peasant, and peasant. Okay. Pigeon first. Eric, King of Davern. I thought justice would find you through Rodovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. I didn't, though. That was Audrey's. I didn't want to send anyone to death. That was my whole point. How does that make you feel? Like shit. Look, I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you needed them? There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft, starting from your throne room. I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Evo, the king of Atana. I really truly hate Evo. I hate him. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks? The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. If Atana's army reaches Davern, we will be doomed. Other kings probably won't help us, but I need to try. I will call the King's Summit. Ooh, this is exciting. This is getting good. It's almost like Game of Thrones. Let's go. Reach out for help from all the royal crowns. Damn it all. What am I gonna do without you, Audrey? He sacrificed himself for this family. If he only knew. So this isn't the end. It looks like we will be under siege. We need to stock up on supplies. Perhaps 5 large crates of supplies will be enough. I'd better chip in whatever we can at the end of each week. Oh my god, I hate it! I'm so upset about Audrey. Like, truly. I don't know if I can, like, look at anything else now. Doesn't look like it. I'm so upset. I hate them. Now I'm gonna have to get more people. We literally have only 30 in our army. It probably would have been better if I didn't, like, send everybody at the end there. Oh, man. Frustration. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return, he gave me this gold. Ooh, okay, thank you. Appreciative. Elena, Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape, and color. Meanwhile, I've got an army of 2,853. You know, that's rude. That's rude. How dare you mock my army? We were just in battle and almost got our butts kicked, okay? Look. If you want to come help me, that would be great. May need to bring your face back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, I know, but still. Can your army come help us? I'd appreciate it. I don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. Well, I guess that's not a bad deal right there. Cool. Great, Lord Eaton's here. I should have gotten you killed. I'm so pissed. I didn't really want him to be here. That was an accident. Are you still selling Oracle Dust? Of course, Eric. Just because you didn't want to support me doesn't mean the others won't. My business is booming. Can I join you? You should stop. Good for you. I'm sorry I interfered with your trade before. It's fine. I turned out for the best anyway. I found a much better trading site now. That would be all. Yeah, I don't want to deal with him. I'm not putting myself a part of that. We'll see. I guess I should have said that because maybe I could have made him an ally instead. Shit. Wait, should I go back? That was like just like off the cuff. Maybe I should like go back and see if I could get Eaton to join me. I could say, can we become like friends instead? You don't think so? Ooh, but King Verid? Oh, we're 100% inviting him over. Look at this. 1,000. 1,000. I know you can kind of see it. 1,000 from King Verid right there. I kind of agree. He's stupid. I don't want him. I don't want him in my, like, a part of my army here. All right, peasant. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared, and the strange writing and the chicken legs are gone, too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky, though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. You're our welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Well, at least we got rid of Babushka. Alright, oh god. Torlando's back. I don't want to give him the witch. I don't like this guy. Let me see. We only have one place to visit on the map right now. But there's 3 people left. And I really want to make sure one person goes to, like, that last place. So we can't give up both of our people. And I don't really want to give him my witch. I really don't. Yeah, Torlando the Wonderful. Is your witch ready to come with me? I mean, what do you guys think? Should I give this random, like, bard my witch to use for 2 weeks? Or should I just be like, no, please leave? My thoughts is that like, I'm gonna need my witch for something else, and this guy is just like a waste of time. I don't know what else he's gonna be able to give me. I don't know what he's gonna give me in return. This is my only problem. If I knew if he was gonna give me something good if I gave him my witch for 2 weeks. But I don't think he is. I feel like it's just gonna be a waste. Tell him to go away. I mean, I feel like I have to. He like annoys me. I cannot help. My agents are needed in the castle. They don't have time for your little book. Little book? Is that what you call the greatest epic ever written? You have no conception of great art. I don't really know if this is doing anything to me. Is it gonna, like, hurt me? Where is he? I don't know which one this is. I really don't know which one this is. Never mind. All right, we didn't give it to him. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part? It hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to the devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I don't know. I guess I might as well send someone for this one, and then the next one I'm hoping I can just give her some money or something, and she can go away. And then I can send my general out to the last place. I feel like that's the way I'm gonna do this. You can have my witch. I think a magic spell will deal with that imp easily. The witch will know how to chase it away. I suppose magic will do a better job than my onions. Alright. See, that helped. That helped. Good. Good. Your Grace. I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, has not given anything. Some say that her days are nearly to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he comes from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? I don't have the hunter. The hunter's off doing a job. I don't know what in the world a muddy is. I just sent my witch out. I think I'm gonna give her the gold to get a new cow. Like I was saying before, I was just gonna give this person gold. Hopefully that was an option, and it is. And then I can send my general out to the next area. I feel like that's gonna be the way we have to do this. Muddies are practically untraceable. This gold will get you a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. It happens, you know, cows get old. It's just life. Alright, so we did that. So we still have a general, and we still have a pigeon. So I'm going to send my general to Melina here. And then we're going to call King Varied to come say hello, and hopefully we can make a friend. I think that's going to be necessary. Let's go see if we can go talk to anybody else in the castle for now. Hello, daughter. How are you doing, Asalia? How are you? I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be all right. I knew you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. At least like that. That's fine. At least she's not like mad at me. It's always a plus, right? Do we have anything in? Yeah. He's not in the dungeons because Audrey's dead. I really was hoping that Audrey would have been like put in the dungeons so that at least like there was a way for me to get him out in case it was Evo, and then we could kill Evo instead, and then I could just be like, Audrey, you're released, and you know, all that great stuff. But I think I actually killed him that same day, and I hate my life right there. I kind of wish we could have like killed Eaton or something. I didn't like any of the lords and lady that we had. None of them were actually our allies, so it didn't really matter if we sentenced one of them, but I don't know. we talk to you?
Hello?
Nah. That's fine. Okay. Nothing in the chest? No, okay. Well, might as well go talk to the queen. Look at her tummy! She's got a tummy! We barely won the battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Evo's army, but no one showed. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Redovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lursulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry. You're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine, I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise me you will find a solution. I'm worried. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Evo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lursulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandot? Wandot? Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Evo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letter, she seemed so happy in Atana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. You got the best photo of Tui ever. Just sent it to you. Oh, I gotta see. I need to see this. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. This is the best thing ever. Tui is adorable. Tongue out and everything. It's amazing. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I needed to see an adorable kitty cat. That makes me happy. If she gets too stressed, she might lose the baby. Oh, please. I hope not. I really hope not. That would be awful. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I guess maybe we shouldn't tell her things that are going to be awfully stressful, but I mean, I feel like I have to also keep her up to date, right? All right, is there anything else I can talk to? I don't think so. Because now Audrey is gone, and it's really sad, and I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Nobody's here beside me. It's depressing. Anyways. Next week. I think we have time. We could do one more. Oh, it's the King's Summit. Yeah, let's do the King's Summit. Okay. Welcome. And thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance. Help, even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Redovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Evo, King Talus's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Redovia, Talus offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Evo will bring against us. Bloody hell. I have heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm not in a position myself to match that. Supposing Coral aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praxis, well, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you help us then? Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. Yeah, I had a feeling. For starters, Evo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far. True, even if we get ready to it, right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Revno just on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing, per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yelis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yelis, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march on Army Davern. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with the Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around, if I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Evo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. Yeah, it could have gone better. Oh, he's back. Barrett, I thought you'd left. I was on my way, and then I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age, you see. Oh, no. Oh, no. We know what this is going. A marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say, then? I need to think this through. I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atana is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. Watch it be the youngest? Ooh, I hope not. No, she's so tiny. No. I could use the company of someone more energetic. Ew. The offer stands if you change your mind. Wait, is it for him? No. I thought it was gonna be like marry off my kid, but is it for him? Because God, no. She's like half your age. I feel like I'm just gonna have to tell him no. Screw that. All right, so this says you will need to have saved supplies in order to prepare for the siege. Oh my gosh, look at this. To put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resource section. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. Holy cow. Okay. What? That's it? That's 10. So if I put... Oh my god. It's gonna take forever. Jeez. Vampire Prince, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. You think 1 crate a week? I feel like that's gonna be 30 then, right? So I have to put 30. I know you guys can't see it, but if I click it 3 times, it's 30. So I have to put 30 in, and then that's a crate. And right now my witch and my hunter are out, so I'm not paying for anything. So we do have extra money, but we probably could buy some more supplies. And right now the army upkeep doesn't cost us anything. So that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. You're good. Just relaxing with your dog after dinner. Oh, that sounds like a nice time. That's what I'm probably going to do after this is go relax with Harvey, my dog. He's going to want to cuddle. He always does. Always, always. Okay, so I think we're going to do that. We'll just do 3 because we're going to need some extra for other stuff too. Ugh, man. I hate that our army is just like, tiny little army. Here's our tiny little thing. And right now there's like literally no upkeep because we have nothing happening. We have 19 weeks, they said. 19. So what do we have in store? That's right, I actually did invite him over. Now I feel like I'm regretting inviting him over. But look, the kings have asked for us to complete impossible tasks, and even if we complete some of them, their armies might not arrive in time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers? Every hand counts. We helped them before. It's time for them to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read those, so sending pigeons won't work. It would be best to send agents and call for them directly. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen village on the map. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, so now we have a bunch again. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so interesting. So we have a lot more places that we can go... Oh my god, so many more places that we can go to. Holy cow, we're definitely gonna have to take advantage and see if we can get as many allies as possible. Do we want to play out this day? I'm wondering if we should play out this day or if I should just like, that's it. We're stopping there because it's been 3 hours. And we got through an entire battle and everything. So in a trial and all of that. One last day. Fine. Fine. Twist my arm. Can I get up now? Can I like go talk to my daughter now? Cause like I don't know if I have to like give Varied like an answer. I'm like concerned he's gonna want an answer. Let me go talk to her. I'm assuming he wants a Salia, but you know. King Varied asked for your hand. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Varied? But he's old. Like really old. You cannot make me marry him. Of all the people, why would you pick him? Hey. I haven't picked anyone. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. I'm not sure why. I knew you'd never want this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I really hope we won't have to. I'm regretting, like, inviting him over because I don't know if it's gonna, like, force me to have to, like, make a decision now. Varied asked for Asalia's hand. I love how I'm just, like, leave them in there for now. I just gotta figure this out. He wants to marry Asalia. He is offering quite a big chunk of an army in return. Really? What made him think that we would let Asalia marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting we should agree to it? I don't know. I don't want to do it, but if we don't gather enough soldiers, Atana will raze this place to the ground, along with all of us. They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. We still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no fortune. Everything is going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Calm down, everything is going to be fine. I will make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. I'll try to fall asleep. I think I'm just gonna tell him, like, oh yeah, I don't need you anymore. You can go home. I'm just gonna, like, skip over the marriage stuff and we'll invite him later. Because I don't want to deal with it. Because I feel like I made the mistake of inviting him and I thought that was what I was supposed to do, but we did the king's thing and look, it's my fault. Your Grace, a local baker was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around and it turned out the horses and cart got stuck in the mud on the way over. We helped them and the baker gave us a basket of fresh, crusty bread. Ooh, yum. Thank you. I love bread and I'll take all the bread. Hi, King. I didn't really mean to. You can have Asalia's hand, or that is all. That's all. See you later. Bye! Thanks for visiting! Oh my god. I didn't want to say it yet. Look, I don't want to do it. If I don't have to give in, I don't want to give in. Oh man. Like, I want his men so badly, but I feel like we could probably get others. Like, I'm wondering if I should try to make nice with Noxki and Ina Eaton. I don't know why, but I feel like we have to. Your Grace, the hunter found Valos. We have buried him by the tree. Did you realize there are no more thunderstorms? It really worked, Your Grace. Oh, I am so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favor. You are a good man. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I could help. The happiness of my people means a lot to me. Hey, look how high the happiness is right now. Heck yes. All right, Dungeon Guard, what do you got for me? Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I have added a list of upgrades for you to check. You will see those in your weekly summary. We're gonna have to pay for all of them. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but we're totally doing it. All right, we've got 3 peasants here. One looks to be an artist. I don't know what this one is. I don't know. I don't know. Your Grace? My husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. Its antlers got tangled in his quiver and he was pulled from his horse. He only survived because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do to help us? I can't give her my witch because my witch is gone right now, but she is supposed to be like a healer. I really wish we could. I'm gonna give the money because I'd rather like the person, I mean, they might do something in return, you know, it would make everybody happy again. I need the peasants and the villagers to truly be on my side at this point. So I want to make sure to make as many of them as happy as I can. There should be enough for you to get medicine or to pay for a healer. I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm not sure he will. I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Perfect. Okay, peasant. My land has been plundered. I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Radovians. No, Your Grace. Rabbits! It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. Can't really help with this. I'm sorry. I really have more important matters to deal with than rabbits eating lettuce. You would let these rabbits... Oh, son of a bitch. I knew it was gonna happen. Let these rabbits... robbing rabbits rampage without retribution? Bah! I'm sorry. It's fine. Your Grace, I'm Paulan Nee, a ground-breaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I have always lived in Davern, so I have come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction. But I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. I do have that one. That one's in our bedroom. Yes, of course, it's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paulin? I have a painting of the battle for Brianna. It is somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In background, there is a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But it just looks like a bunch of squares. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. All right, should we buy it? I'm gonna let this one be up to you guys. Do we buy the art? Whoopsies. Yes? No. I gotta leave it up to you guys. Because I don't know. I mean, we could always replace our historic painting with this one, right? We do need the gold to upgrade. You are right about that. That's actually a very good point. So maybe no would be the best option for this one. But let me see I want to see what you guys think. Anybody in chat, you're very welcome to vote. It's right there at the top. So put in your vote and let me know what you think. But I think you might be right. We might want to make sure to keep the gold around to do the upgrades, right? I know I already paid for one of the peasants, but this one's not quite as necessary. I'm only thinking that her husband's a hunter. So maybe he would, like, you know, help us or, like, work for us or something if we help him. But we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go with no. We're not buying your art. I'm sorry. No way. A few squares on a canvas. I could do this myself. I thought you would appreciate my art, Your Grace. Oh well, it will go to the highest bidder then. Someone else would pay me way more for this anyway. It's fine. That's fine. Go get some money. I don't mind. Was there anybody else I needed to talk to? I might have done all the talking I needed to do, right? Hello, General. Your Grace, that is all. Keep up the good work, Stan. I'm glad you're still here. I'm upset that Audrey has left us, but it's fine. Oh, I can't, like, look. I want to, like, look at the, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing. I wanted him to say something about the fight that we were in, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Go this way. We'll check the other places out, and then I think we'll end it there, but we'll see. I'd say no, we need gold. Oh wait, no, you already said that. Why did it pop up? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I read that already. I saw movement, and I thought you said something. Okay. Dungeons. Ooh, okay, here we go. Castle upgrades. I'd like to upgrade the castle defense. That's great. We should invest gold into reinforcing the gates and walls and building a moat. Reinforced walls will allow us to hold out longer in case of ballistas. A reinforced gate will help us endure in case of a battering ram. A moat will slow down the enemy when they approach the walls. You will see the upgrades available in your weekly summary. And then equipment. What else can we get for equipment? We should buy a ballista, hot oil, and mining equipment. Great boon against siege towers. The hot oil is devastating if the enemy gets to the wall, and the bellows and feathers will be useful in case the enemy digs a tunnel under our wall. We will be able to smoke the enemy out. You will see the upgrades available. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, this we also need to fix, but I guess it's not as big of a deal, right? All right, let's see. I don't think we can actually talk to Zidani. We tried to earlier, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. We did talk to the wife already. Yes, we already talked to our queen, so I think what we're gonna do then... Do we have any allies that we should bring over? We could take out a loan from the bank if we really needed to. I don't know whether, like, we should try to make nice with one of these two. I'm gonna invite the Dragon Slayer. I feel like we should try to make nice and see if we can, like, put that behind us and bring them back to our side, maybe? I don't know if it'll work, but at least we can try talking to him and see what happens. And then we should probably send our general out somewhere. I have not a clue where to send our general. There are so many places to go. I'm gonna have him go to the mountains. Jiraki. That sounds cool, right? Oh, okay, so it actually shows me? Oh, it actually shows me. Okay, so this one is a new inn. This is crop problems. A village is on fire. A flooded village. Love problems. Poverty. Fever in the village. Lost beloved son. Babushka. Oh, these are like all of the things that I have been doing. Wounded husband, which we already sent somebody for. Gold for boots. Side business. Attacked village. The cult of trees. And tavern business. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we actually know all of these. We actually have all of these in our stuff. So we could go talk to the ones that we know are gonna like us. Do we do the village on fire? Yes. So King Eric's general helped the village that was on fire. So if we send our general back there, I wonder if like they would be like, yes, we would love to be of help and of service. So I think I'm gonna send him there first. It's kind of like almost, well, Ludel is like the furthest out, but I feel like if we go to Hasno, this would be a good one to start with at least. Let's go here. Okay. So there we go. Perfect. I hope that works. I don't know. We'll see if that actually works, but I think that's what it means. It's like it actually showing like the places that we've helped and who we might be able to bring in as allies. And I like that. Okay. So that's that. We're gonna end the week. We're gonna see actually what we have to do here. Okay, our army's at 50 now, so we have to pay one resource for them, and we're gonna end up having to do another one of these. Paying 30 for that is so much, but I feel like it's necessary. Oh my gosh, look how expensive everything is. So the reinforced gate is 50. Reinforced walls is 30. Building a moat is 70. Ballistas are 40. Hot oil is 20, and mining equipment is 20. And these are both for resources, and then the rest of it's for gold. Oof. That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot. Oh my god. Okay. But I think we'll end it here, because now we have a siege that we're gonna have to work towards, and we already had another battle, so I think we all need like a break and to like breathe after that craziness, right? Oh my gosh, so much fun though. I'm really liking the story. It's very interesting. I'm so upset that we lost Audrey. I was like, are you kidding? I liked Audrey. Audrey was so nice. I'm so mad that they decided to try to save us. Like, I really wanted to not have anybody get killed. Truly. F's in chat for Audrey. And all of my daughter's pets, honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see where we can go say hello to. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I was hoping for something similar to what we were playing, or at least like a nice good vibes for it, right? As per usual. I think. Oh, I was actually depending on like playing this today. This was actually one of my thoughts for today, and then I was like, nah, I wanna play more of Yes Your Grace. So we're gonna head over to Halo K, and say hello to them. I think that'll be perfect. Let's see. We'll get this all started, but I'm gonna put all my stuff into chat, so make sure you're following me on my socials. Make sure you join our Discord for all of that fun stuff. The new trailer has just dropped for my podcast Shelf Life, so please go take a listen. Get excited for the episodes coming for Volume 2. Next week, next Monday, we start charity live stream with St. Jude, and it's gonna be exciting and fun and all of that good stuff. We have our week ready for us, so tomorrow we're probably gonna be playing some more Ark with moles, so get excited for shenanigans and platypuses and everything. But for now, I'm gonna say have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or great night wherever you are in the world. Have a fantastic time zone. I will see you guys next time. Let's get the raid started. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Even as stressful as it is, it's a good time. Oh, please use that raid call. Use the sub raid even though they're not coming in, because this stupid thing hates me and I need to fix it. Again, every time. There we go. Oh man, good night guys though. Have a lovely night. Use that raid call, use that sub raid. Thanks Mole, I appreciate you. I'll see you guys there.